Hey everybody, it's Exact Change Only, back playing KOTOR 2. Due to some issues that were completely my fault and some oversights, I lost 70 minutes of footage, so trying again. After we left the Telos military base, a cutscene showed up, so kicked us off the recording, and after that, a regular in-game cutscene happened, and we had some of these HK units pursuing us. It's pretty bad. They extrapolated our course and figured out we were heading here, sent some more HK droids ahead, shot us down. So, yeah, this means Atton has crashed 2 of our shuttles so far and gotten us arrested once. So, not looking good, Atton. But at least he's not Bayodur. He's got that going for him. So, I've tried to do this part like 5 times. We might die here. I'm not going to stop the recording this time to restart. I'm just going to push through it. We might die here. It might be terrible. Let's just see what we can do. Freya has been leveled up, as you can see, but we'll save that for a critical moment. Let's just engage in combat. Make sure we get our shields up. It's always important to have your shields up. Have your companions ready to go. Get that droid with the disable. Go back to my character. Actually, we'll go to Atton. He's got a shield going up. Shield. And then just have him frag the living hell out of them. Me. And we'll go. Okay. Okay, I need shields or something, or I'm going to die. Alright. Back to Freya. Does she have... Okay, she only has disabled droid. Let's cancel everything she's doing, and... Let's do that. Go back to me, and I will keep doing what I'm doing. No way! Damn it! Alright. We're probably going to die terribly here, so let's just brace ourselves. Oh, I think I can save her. Auto level up. Yep. That should bring her health back up. Alright. Switch back to Atton. Atton, he's our man. He can't do it while we're fucked.
Where that came from?
Oh, we are so screwed. Oh man, we are going to die. If we can kill that one droid, I think we can win. He needs a shield. He needs a proper shield. Not just a melee shield. Let's activate that shield. Okay, Freya is down. But we've evened the odds. He just has a regular heavy blaster. So, let's hit him with everything we got. Grenades for days. Okay. Doing good. We need another shield because he destroyed ours. Got this though. It's okay. We can do this. Oh, ooh, we did some good damage there, but we got this.
Where that came from?
9. Our shields are still up. Our shields are down. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Shield up. Alright, we're good. I think we got this. Just took some, very poor tactics on my part, but we did it. Alright. That was, quite the ordeal, but we did it. It's great. Good job, team. Everybody did great. Except for Bayodur, who was not here to help out at all. He did not do great. He did so poorly, he doesn't even get a participation trophy. He wasn't here to even participate. That's how badly he fails. I can't stand that Zabrak. But enough about that. Let's just get moving. So, I've done this part a few times. Commentary might be a little light. There's a lot of story coming up that I forgot about, so we'll find out. There's Beodur. I've checked several times. He is unfortunately not dead. See, knocked unconscious, not knocked lifeless corpse. He's still alive. He's going to be a huge pain in our rectums. But not much we can do about it. No use in complaining. Let's press on. Go in here. He's got a little knife on his leg. That's stupid. Oh, he's breathing. Uh-oh. Snow people. Yeah, just stand there for a little bit. That's fine. Doors are locked behind us.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Get bent.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
From my cold, dead fingers. Plus, if they want to fight, why don't we just oblige? Atton's ready to go. Look at him! He just took on 3 battle droids. He can do it again.
The loss of your weapons shall be a temporary thing only, and it is necessary. There is much to be gained here without violence.
Well, Kreia, you really haven't been wrong about anything so far, so fine. Let's have to take our guns.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It's because of your charming
A
personality.
Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes.
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atton. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You
Oh,
can't
man.
tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I
Oh,
hardly think
Atton's
that's
got some
possible.
feelings going on.
Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past,
Yep.
and it leaves its scars.
Mm-hmm.
I will not speak of yours, Atton, but there is a price for such things.
And there
What?
it is.
What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you
Murderer?
have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atton, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place.
Atris.
But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of the Jarek can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game.
Uh-oh,
A
foreshadowing.
slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path.
We have
for a
someone
reason.
besides Atton
Our path
fly?
brought us here for a reason, and now I know why.
She doesn't have a good
The
track
past is
record, that's
here,
all. I'm just
and
worried.
it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough
She
time
said
with you.
hell no.
Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Kreia scares me. She terrifies me now? That is horrifying. People say I'm an extortionist. But, yeah, I'm not that bad. I'll just resort to a little old violence every now and again, but I won't... Oh, no. Out of all the people in the galaxy, it had to be you. Just running into all sorts of
I did not
people.
expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I
Yeah.
thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Because people keep screwing with my stuff. I want my property, I want my slaves, I want my ship returned.
Your slaves have been detained for their safety. Though if that is how you treat them, I imagine they would prefer cells to your company. But you have not
That's
answered
debatable.
my question. Why are you here? The Order and you parted ways long ago, and the Order was the better for it.
You took my ship. That is why I am here. I didn't come here to say hi to you, Atris. Alright, guys, I had to come clean. Her and I go way back. It's not nice. It's not pretty. She's kind of an awful person. Didn't want to say the J word, but she's a Jedi. She's a Jedi. She always tries to get you with those gotcha moments. I cannot stand it. Sorry, it's worse than a family reunion with the members you can't stand. That's what it is right now. Except there's only two of us here. It's the worst reunion ever. It was not my intention to come here or see you.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think.
Oh my god.
Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation.
I just
Have
told
you
you.
come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Oh my god. How can you see me with your head so far up your ass? Refresh my memory, okay? Why did the Council? No, actually, no. Because they exiled me out of fear. Fear Revan, and me, and you know what? Maybe you should admit the Council's decisions that led to the... Yeah, it's your guys' fault for your inaction. Inaction is also... It can also lead to consequences. You know, silence is a valid option, and it still has consequences. Your silence speaks volumes, Atris. Your inaction caused the Jedi Civil War.
You and all the Jedi who followed Revan caused the Jedi Civil War. It was because the need to wage war burned within you.
Right.
The Jedi Order asked
Right, it was
only
the
for
need to
time
wage war,
examine
not the need to
Mandalorian
save
threat.
the
They
Outer
urged
Rim.
Caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Look, okay, you say, oh, your need to wage war burned within you. No, people needed our help. We went to help them. What did you do? You did nothing. Which is fine. Do nothing, but don't chastise me for doing something. Yeah, she wanted to throw us in prison.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had so I would never forget.
Hey, give that back. We're not gonna give her an inch. Kept it. Stole it, you mean?
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions.
Wow.
I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Give it back. Give it back.
So, you would fight me for it?
Yes.
You are not far removed from the monster who left the Order so long ago, but I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
Just give it back. It's not yours. Like I said, we want to go protect people. And the Council was weak and ruled by fear. They were afraid. They didn't want to...
And you were ruled by hate, aggression. That is not the way of a Jedi.
Neither is fear or cowardice. Yeah, I'm not a Jedi.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that from you.
By serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war. And it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way. And you turned on us.
Is this one of those from a certain point of view kind of arguments you're making? Because here's what happened. Mandalorians attack people. People ask for help. Jedi don't help. People ask for help again. Mandalorians are still killing them. Some Jedi go and help. That is what happened. It's far more nuanced than that, but for the sake of argument, Atris can go screw herself. I'm not going to give her an inch on this. Found myself.
No, you lost yourself.
No, I found myself.
You lost your way.
No, I found my
the
way.
Price of action without reflection. It is what we were taught as Jedi.
Nope. You can tell that to the millions who died in the war. Lives we could have... Wow. This is... I would hate to be a fly on the wall in this room. They are really going at it.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
Even the Mandalorians say it was Revan that turned them back. And yeah, there's no guarantee we would win, but if... Yeah, we'd all be speaking Mandoa right now. Wow, she's like those people who are like, we shouldn't have... No, I'm not going to say it. No, screw it, I'll say it. She's like those people who say we shouldn't have bombed Japan in World War II. We shouldn't have used the A-bomb, that was so terrible. Right, because, you know, ending in Japan would have been so much better. It's these people who argue with 20/20 hindsight about things that should have been done and not what needed to be done at the time. I cannot stand her line of reasoning. You've been Yeah, she's been reading the history of the blind. Revan won the war.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism and surrender.
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Oh man, we're getting her on this. I can feel it. She's on the back foot now. We just need to fix bayonets and charge, and she'll crumble. Your words would have rung hollow if the Mandalorians had crushed the Republic. Yeah, the Republic needed the help. They weren't winning on the battlefield. Sometimes you have to make the bad decision, Atris. Sometimes you have to you gotta make the bad call because it's the only call. Nice words. But if we listen... Yeah, pretty much.
You do not know...
If the Mandalorians had won, the Jedi... Would the Jedi have fought then? Or simply meditate? Oh my god, we're just ripping her a new one, and I'm having a great time now. I'm feeling better. I was feeling kind of low at the beginning of the stream. Pretty not happy, but this is making me happy. You're correct. No, she's not correct. I only have the experience to guide me. And they tell me you and the Council were wrong. Oh please, anyone who stepped outside the Jedi archives would know it.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Anger is not the way of... Oh my god. Oh, she's saying we're angry. But she's the one who's mad. Your anger, it's because you secretly wish you... Oh,
What?
man.
What do you mean?
I can see it in you. You wanted to fight by my side, but you were too scared to defy the council.
You're wrong, just as you were when you defied the council. I
Uh-huh.
tire of fighting with you.
Cause you
You've
tired
lust
of
for
losing
war, and
to
you
me?
always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the council was correct, then why are you here?
You see that? She just sidestepped the whole thing. We got her. We nailed her to the wall. She's like, nope, nope, nope. Can't. Revenge, you cast me out. I'm here because some jackass stole my ship, some shooter. I'm guessing the context there is not kind person. So, yeah.
Your ship?
Yes.
Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship.
Yes, it is.
Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
I'm admitting that I signed the paperwork with the TSF to sign it over to me. Nothing more. And of course I destroyed Paragas.
So, at last you admit it. At least you have that much courage left. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
I followed the will of the Force. Isn't that what you guys are always on about? I did what needed to be done.
Without the fuel from Paragas, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
So, you're saying I destroyed 22 planets with one explosion. Suck it, Mandalorians. You guys didn't do that. Oh, wow! I didn't even know that was an option. We're gonna pick it.
You have indeed become a monster, to view such events so callously. Without the fuel from Paragas,
It's called sarcasm,
Citadel Station
Adris.
cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well,
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim.
Uh-huh.
When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
my crime? My crime? It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian
So you
Wars.
still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
You know what, Natris? This is what I hate about the Jedi. You all are too in love with the sound of your own voice to speak the truth. Your arrogance has blinded you, and why am I getting blamed for the actions of the Sith?
The Sith? What do you mean?
You know, red lightsabers, I like to wear all black, kind of jerk faces sometimes, you know, covered in scars, hate zombie. They're trying to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragas.
Yeah.
But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
But they were. They were looking for me. They wanted to kill me.
If you were the best target they could find, the teachings of the dark side blind the Sith indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
Atris, the Sith really don't care what your definitions of Jedi and not Jedi are, or what your feelings on the matter are. They have an objective, and they're attempting to achieve it. They see me as a threat to them, Jedi or not. Okay, so I don't think you understand what the hell is going on. Yeah, there's a Sith Lord with them. And they fight differently than the last batch of Sith.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
You really don't understand the gravity of the situation that is falling upon you.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship.
It's my
I will
ship.
return it to
What do you mean
You
your
must
ship?
leave
It
there
is my
before
ship.
You place us in jeopardy.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Oh boy.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
You're missing the point. There's bad guys trying to kill me. I don't want them to kill me. Maybe we can do a little mutually assured agreement here, okay? So something that'll, get us both what we want. It'll get me out of your hair, and it'll get me not dead, and maybe the Sith will go away. So, yeah. Numbers, they outnumber us, so we need to band together too.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what can be done.
Why is it Dantooine? I really don't want... Fine, I'll see what I can do. I'll get right on that.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
Wait, can I have my sword
We shall
back?
remove her, mistress.
Wait, can I have my sword back?
Come with us.
Us? There's only one of you.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not.
Oh.
The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Oh,
Of course,
Atris,
mistress.
that
I will
bravado's
tell the
blinding
others you
you.
are
You're...
not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I mean, some of her words ring true. You don't want to meet the people you look up to. Try not to meet the people you look up to. That's just some real life advice. Like what they do, enjoy their art, enjoy their dark side points gained. I'll take it. But just don't meet your heroes. They'll always let you down. But yeah, let's go through here. Let's get our companions back. Hey guys, napping? That's cool.
Did you find what you came for?
I got my ship. I don't want to help the Jedi.
I felt as much, quite strongly.
Why
in
am I
fact.
offering
I
information
suspected
to a
there was
manipulator
something
like
from your
Atris?
past
Not
here,
Atris,
something
like
unresolved. I
Kreia?
feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
Mm-hmm. She was mean and hurt my feelings, and I'm just too afraid to let her know that. And she's also a jerk. Did I mention that?
I see it now. The act has left its marks.
Mm-hmm.
Be warned. Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And
Yeah, this
more
game's got so
importantly,
much
they can
wisdom in
distract
it.
you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
I feel like I'm in like a therapy session right now. Yeah, I've got a lot of unresolved issues in my past. Don't we all? He's one of the council. Are you done? You done yet? You done yet, Kreia? You still talking?
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris
Oh,
surrounds
you know who
herself
she
with
is.
those
You don't
who
have to
cannot
play coy
feel
with
the
me.
Force. Curious.
Wait, they're not her students? We may have to kill her.
No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind.
Oh.
This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
No way. That's actually a pretty cool addition to the lore. You can have such mental discipline that, oops, I posted on Instagram. Mental discipline that I clearly lack, that you can blind yourself to the Force. Even if you are naturally attuned to it, you can block it out. Which would explain how the exile, our exile, Gija, was able to block out the Force after she was exiled. Did you try to use Jedi mind tricks on them?
Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
That wasn't a no! Well, there's nothing to be gained talking here. Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students
Tell me
will come
about
to her
it.
in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
I mean, I had initially planned for this video to go up 24 hours ago, but yeah, reality said no, screw that, and then dashed my hopes against the stones, so...
No, her servants are not...
Oh, we already heard that, so, Alright,
Very well.
let's
Let
get
us
out of here.
depart.
Atton! Are you sleep? I'll shut down the sense. Is he okay?
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
You can tell when she's being coy and being kinda, oh, what's the word? She's, oh, I don't want to say she's teasing us, but you can tell when she's up to something by the tone of her voice. I can't think of the word right now, but, yeah. Yeah, she's being devious. But, yeah, he can sleep on the ship. Let's move.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Theodore, I'm not feeling really good right now, and hearing your voice is just making it worse. I don't, oh man. When I feel sad, when I'm feeling down, I just want to be nice to people, but I'm going to be a dick anyway.
I will not, General. The attack was unexpected, but I will not let down my guard again. What is this place? Where are we?
We don't know who's listening. Just go back to the ship. It's a Jedi Academy.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
This is what I get from me. I gave him just a little bit of room to, I tried being nice just for one conversation piece, and he just goes on about the stupid stuff no one cares about. This will be your home if your wounds.
Of course, General. If you wish, I may travel with you or join you at the ship.
Just go turn on the engines, heat the seats up, put on some cocoa, and we'll see you there.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Okay. Oh, we still lost influence with him. Dark side. We are just racking up these dark side points, yet we're still aligned to the light. That's cool. Alright. Well, let's close this out. Let's go through here, and let's get some souvenirs before we go home. You can't go to the Jedi-themed park and not get some souvenirs. So open up this cylinder. Oh wow. Blaster carbine. We are getting all sorts of goodies. Alright, cool. Let's see what else we can find. Open the door. Fade clearly don't believe in box springs or bed frames. That's fine. Must be an Achani thing. Oh yeah, the handmaidens, Atrus's not students, I guess, or servants or whatever. They are actually Achani. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Achani are a warrior cult, kind of like the Mandalorians, except they're not as prolific or well known. Except by the people who really dive into the expanded universe or have played these games. They're like warrior hippies who believe in the pureness of battle, where Mandalorians are like, yeah, we like to kill things, so what? I don't know, they're more like samurai when it comes to stuff like that, or something like that, or like, no. Okay, so think of like Buddhist monks, but for warfare. That's what the Achani are. They believe in fighting like a religion, where the Mandalorians are more like the Predator, and they just seek the honor and glory of battle. And then there's a group called the Iridonians, or something like that, or... Not, is it Iridonian? I think that's what it is. No, that's the Zabrak. They got the horns. That's Beodur. What are they? There's a third group, and they're like hardcore in the whole warrior cult thing.
You are the exile.
I've only ever seen one of them.
Atrus warned us about.
But they're like blood cult, like, stuff. Oh. Yeah, what'd Atrus say about me?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Well, perhaps she's exaggerating a little bit. You know, people get going with that hyperbole.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
The dark side? We just got done checking our affinity. We're still light siding. But,
Atrus says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
She is a liar! I didn't know lying was one of the tenets of the Jedi Code. Plus, why did I stop fighting? Huh? Why didn't I keep going?
Atrus says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Her logic is flawed. If I was a bloodthirsty murderer, Force or not, I still would have joined Revan's army and fought the Republic, because I would have had a grudge, or I would have been seeking battle. No, I don't need this. I use it, but I don't need it. I can quit using it anytime I want.
I believe that is the extent
No,
of her expressed feelings
she is
toward
not
you.
entitled to her opinion.
There are
Damn it!
variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings.
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
I think she's a liar.
Without having seen you and Atrus fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression.
That's what I was talking
heart
about.
And discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
They're like warrior monks or something like that. They're like the Jedi without the Force or lightsabers, except they worship fighting because of really this right here. They think fighting is the purest form of expression. You know, you know somebody's true nature by the way they fight, and there is some logic in that. I would agree with that to an extent. You see somebody's true colors when they're fighting. Just really how they operate and who they are as a person. The more I think about it, the more I kind of agree with this line of thinking. So I wonder what that says about me and our character here. But yeah, so yeah, we totally kick Atrus's ass.
I do not think the battle would go as you describe.
It would.
But in essence, yes.
You haven't seen what I can
battle,
do.
The words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Well, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go now.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
It's kind of hard to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
You don't sound so desperate. What does it feel like? No. Warmth, no. Wait, no. Electricity, yes, a current. We shock people. It's like, if you stuck your finger in a light socket, that's what it feels like.
It is like a cloud, a mist that drifts from living creature to creature, set in motion by currents and eddies. It is the eye of the storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy, into a chorus. It is the rising swell at the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
That was beautiful. That was poetic. That was great. If you have any further questions in the future, seek me out and ask them. We'll be in touch. I actually don't think we'll be in touch. She is one of your possible companions if you picked a male Jedi Exile. We did not. We did not pick a male. We are a female in this playthrough. And I don't think I'll do a second playthrough. This game is incredibly long. We are just breaking the tip of the iceberg. I'm not even kidding. We're not even halfway done yet. There's so much more to this damn game. Hey, Jedi Road. Too bad I don't like Jedi. I really don't like... I cannot agree... Why is there an exchange thing here? Yeah, I cannot stand Jedi. They claim that they're all wise and stuff, but they are super, super arrogant. And they're cocky, too. But, like Kreia said before, strip away the Force, and what is a Jedi? Just some dickbag with a lightsaber. T3! I mean, I'm not happy to
if it
see
isn't
you.
the one who stole the Ebonhawk. Not so smug now, are you little thief?
Don't be a fool. Atris stole the ship and
Yeah.
the droid.
Says you.
Well, she's right this time, Atton. Yeah. I agree. Wait, what? Did they mess with your behavior core? I'm just glad you're okay. Okay, it wasn't your fault. How could I ever hate this little guy? He's fantastic. Look, he's just a little droid. He's not hurting nobody. I disavow my former statements on T3. Nobody hurts my droid. What'd they download from you? Your entire memory. That must have taken a while. I mean, if they use 7-zip, maybe they could have saved some time, but I doubt they know how to install that. It's not that hard. But yeah, just let's get back on the ship. Let's get out of here. We'll see you at the ship. Okay, make sure Beodur isn't pooping in the crew quarters. I don't know how Zabrex used the bathroom or how his situation. Just go babysit Beodur, please. Please, I'm asking you kindly to go watch him. Go babysit. Yeah, yeah. Things are looking up. Got our ship back. Got our slaves back. I mean, friends back. We're doing a little jig in the corner. I cannot move. Open the cylinder. Head back. So let's do a little bit of looting before we leave. I mean, gathering of supplies that we desperately need. Yeah. I'm gonna sell some of that. Keep the med packs. Always keep the med packs. So, this was the Telos Jedi Temple Academy place with 2 people in it. There should have been more people, but I don't know if the restoration mod for the lost content has changed this area. It's a little different than I remember. You see the handmaidens, other sisters here. They're all Achani warriors, and you have to go through some trial with them by combat and fight them hand to hand in that little arena where she was standing. But we just went through the entire facility. They are nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. I can't speak. So, before I board the Ebon Hawk, I'm just going to call it here. Just know the ship will take off. There'll be a little cutscene showing that polar plateau that we initially crashed on, and then we'll be in outer space. We'll make it to space, guys. We're getting off this planet, and we'll be able to fly to wherever we want. It's going to be great. We're going to have Atton, we're going to have Kreia, see if we can make some new friends along the way, because this sounds awful. I'm just going to go now. You guys have a good night.